because this year, oh my god, it was so horrible. I swear to god, this was the worst Eid ever. I don't know what's happening this year, but this year 2020 is really one big mess. Like, for me it's really horrible mess. Like, the things which are supposed to be very beautiful are for not me even 1% enjoyable, and oppositely things which I was used to think it will be horrible or it will never happen turned out to be very positive in my life. So I'm getting really crazy this year. But back to the Eid. I will tell you what happened with me, because really this thing can happen only with me, not with anybody else, I swear. So as you know, Eid has 4 days, okay? 4 days we celebrate the Eid. It's like a festival, okay, so whatever. And the first day is the most important, because in the first one day you slay the cow, you slay the sheep and animals simply, and at morning you're praying together and you spend the time with the family, which is so beautiful. And I plan to make a vlog for you, a lot of videos, a lot of pictures. I didn't do anything because the day before Eid, actually, we were spending with the family already, and we was planning for tomorrow what we will do, how we will spend the praying, because of the coronavirus there was no common praying on the street, so we decided to do it at home, the same as we did on Ramadan. If you saw my video from the Ramadan, we was also praying the family all together, and the children spent the time together and had a lesson, the Muslim lesson, Islamic lesson about why we celebrated and so on, and it was so incredibly beautiful and I wanted to repeat it. But so we went at home around 10 p.m, which was quite good, especially in Egypt, like very soon, okay? And I told myself I've got some sleep and I will wake up like around 4 or 5 a.m, because mostly Egyptian in this day before the Eid don't sleep, they're just waiting till the morning to do prayer and they're enjoying all the night. But I'm kind of sensitive person, I mean sensitive in my body, in my health. I need to get some sleep in the night. If I don't have some sleep, my day will be really disaster. My body can't afford it, because as from Europe I'm used all my life to sleep at night, so I cannot stay all the night alive. Whatever. So okay, I want to sleep into 10 p.m. or 10 and a half to be honest, and I make the alarm. I swear I made a 4 alarm, okay, 4. On a 4, on a 5, on a 6 and on a 7, to be sure I will not miss the Eid, I will not miss the prayer. Well, so I wake up actually at 4 a.m. and I wake up before the alarm by myself, and I was so happy and proud. I thought, okay, so I'll get a shower, I'll have breakfast, I will dress and I will be ready before anyone will wake up with my family to be the first one. I like this really preparation, I really love. But suddenly the thing which I didn't expect happened, that my daughter, she's sleeping in her own room separately from me, she started a horrible scream at 4 a.m. when I wake up, really horrible screaming, and she was crying, and it never happened before in this day. So I ran for her what happened to see, and I saw she's hugging me and putting me like lay down with her to the bed. So I did, and I slept in the same second with her. I don't know how it could happen, because mostly I take like 1 hour at least to fall asleep, but I slept. And what more worse, I didn't hear any of the alarm, because my mobile was beside my husband in my room, and I don't know if my husband turned it off. He said that no, but something simple happened. I didn't listen, he didn't listen, my daughter didn't listen, but the neighbors did listen actually. The neighbor told me after that my alarm was so loud that they wake up from it, and I, with my family, didn't wake up from it. Oh my god, really. So imagine when I wake up at 8:30 exactly. It means, let's say, exactly after the praying finished, I woke up. I was so angry. I swear, in this moment I could break all the flat, really. I was so damn angry. And first I found like 50 missed calls from the family of my husband, and also I didn't listen it, even the sound was turned on and very loud. I have no real idea what happened this night, but I missed everything. I missed the prey, I missed the slaying of the animals, and I was just like, okay, my day is destroyed, I don't want to do anything anymore this day. So I was like waiting till 2 p.m. to calm down and get the angriness from me, and then we go for the relatives to at least spend sometimes even late. And thanks God they saved for us the food, our traditional Egyptian food in this Eid, which is actually a fata. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you could see I was sharing the picture of fata, which actually the sister of my husband made it. It was extremely delicious, because I call her the she is the chef, really, and I wish she opened some restaurant one day because her food is really amazing. I do not eat, or I do not like fata that much, but from her I really loved her version, how she did it. So I want to thank her so much in this podcast, actually, if she listens, so thank you so much. Well, and actually how we spent the rest of the day was that when the family slay actually a cow, like my husband's family slay a cow, or participate on the slaying one cow, because to buy one cow to slay here cost 30,000 Egyptian pounds, which is absolutely insane. I didn't expect it would be so expensive. So there was like 4 people buying this cow together and sharing it. So I don't know how much kilo we had, or like our family had, but it was quite a lot, because if I count, we give like 25 people. Well, this is the good point, which maybe I should explain you, because when you buy the cow, you actually separate it on a part and you give it to poor people or relatives or people in needs, or any person who you want to make happy in this day. So they do it, but mostly they give a lot of meat and still save some for themselves or for us, for the family. But this year, the first year ever, they give to the poor people, I know, my husband's family, I mean, but they didn't have enough meat for themselves, so they were still buying a meat for themselves, extra meat, which never happened before. And it seemed like the meat this year get much more expensive than the years before. Or there's a second option, maybe someone harmed them a little bit, but I will not say it now. Who knows? But simply, the meat wasn't enough this year. That was a surprising thing. So actually, that was all how we spent the day on the Eid. There's nothing much left to say. Yeah, maybe one more thing. The kids of our family, of course, they get a lot of gifts, even small money for buying a chipsy or chocolate or chewing gum or whatever they want. And clothes, beautiful clothes. On Eid you have to dress in the new clothes, everyone, women, men and children. Well, this is the point of that. And maybe you don't know why we actually celebrate this Eid. I'll just remind you, because it's a very famous story even out of Islam. I'm sure everyone know it. It's about the story about a prophet Ibrahim, when he had an order from a god to kill his only son, actually, which he was praying for the son really a lot of years. And when he get the son, so the god commanded him to kill his son, and he was asking the son what he think about it, and the son like agreed on it, that we have to listen the God orders. So they went on one hill, and he wanted to kill the son there. But in this moment, like, you can see that Ibrahim is very good, like he really listened the God orders, whatever it will be, even it will hurt him the most. And he exchanged the boy with a sheep. So Ibrahim actually didn't kill his son, but he killed the sheep, as showing like a God mercy. So that's why we actually do it. That's why we actually slay the animal. And I know a lot of people now will saying, because I'm, as you know, I am from Europe and I used to listen these theories or opinions all my life, that this is a horrible day, that we are harming the animals, that we are like slay them so much amount of animals and the blood everywhere, of course. I have to tell you, I saw it before a lot of times, the slaying itself. I have to tell you that the death of the animal is very quick, really very quick. The animal doesn't suffer. If I compare it with a European way, really, it's incomparable. The way how European people kill animals, really, I absolutely do not agree with. And I have to tell you, I am disgusted from how they treat them. But here, like every person in this day, we are praying with the animals, we make them calm, and they simply they slay them with a knife on the neck. But the animal doesn't suffer, really. It doesn't take even half a minute and the animal is simply dead immediately. It's only now, like, of course it has a blood, it's normal, and only that because it's one day, so big amount of animals, maybe it can look very bad, let's say. But trust me, I am very sensitive person on animals. I love animals so much, and I will never accept to even see that someone harm the animals. Really trust me, because I was fighting even here in Egypt with a lot of people, how they treat a cat, how they treat a dog, how we can treat a sheep, any kind of animal. I really have to see people treat them good. So I told you I'm extremely sensitive on this. So if there was something bad in the killing, I would definitely be against it. But I swear I found this way of killing the animals so smoothly, without pain, and very... I see the animals are not afraid, you know, the animals on the street are not even roped. They are free, and the animals are not running anywhere, which is something amazing. If I compare again with Europe, if the place where they kill an animal, they have to rob them, close them, because animals will run, the animals are scared, the animals are really... I don't want to say crying, okay, but something like crying. But here I see the animal really calm, without roping, without closing, freely, and they do not run. Even they kill, for example, an animal in front of each animal, the animals are not scared. So it's something really amazing, and there's a improvement that they do it the right way. Okay, and however, if you think about it, this is the only difference between Europe and Egypt, that in Egypt you see it how they kill the animal, but in Europe you don't see it, you just see it in the shop like ready meat, but you don't see it the way how they kill them. But if you saw it and if you compare the two, you will definitely know what's right and what's wrong. So this I just wanted to make it clear, actually. Well, and away of this, I told that the Eid has 4 days, so we discussed the first day, and we have still more 3 days to discuss. But there's nothing to discuss actually, because really the coronavirus, of course, killed everything. So mostly in the Eid you should visit another relatives. And I told you that the Egyptian family has a lot of members, maybe 100 members, so all the 4 days you earn, some people, and eating and drinking and have a party. But this year was nothing. Almost everyone spent in the home, just maybe see 1 or 2 people. So for me it has really no feeling, no taste, nothing. Simple emptiness and loneliness, if I can call it so. So I told you this year really, both of the Eid was not that good for me. The Ramadan, I mean, and this Eid wasn't that good, but the Ramadan was still better than this one, really. Well, but as always, I guess this is my fate. I always have, or I am in some troubles in these things. It doesn't surprise me anymore. But at least we have some good stories, right, about it. Okay, I guess it's enough for today. This podcast is not that long, but I guess it's enough. I just wanted to give you some feedback that I am still with you and I still will continue to YouTube, so don't worry. Just wait on me till I enjoy this 1 month in the summer, and I want to support you also. Go away from the internet and enjoy as much as you can, because I guess that everyone deserves it after the coronavirus, what we have been through. If you have any possibility, any small possibility to do something differently, to go out, to go on the sun, to enjoy anything, simply do it. Because I really, as I thought, everyone deserves it now. Okay, so thank you so much for the listening, and I look forward to you in the podcast. Bye.